Hi my Cowboys fan friends, welcome to our Dallas Cowboys news channel. Before we continue, I ask you, if you are not subscribed, to click the subscribe button. It won't shake us. Dak Prescott's Dallas Cowboys playoff road got bumpy. If the Dallas Cowboys had gained 10 more yards on Sunday, they very well could have defeated the Philadelphia Eagles. Instead, they suffered a crushing 28-23 loss that likely dashed any hopes of catching their divisional rivals in the NFC East and means any potential playoff run would have to take place mostly or entirely away from AT&T Stadium. Regardless of how close quarterback Dak Prescott and receiver CeeDee Lamb came to engineering a winning drive Sunday night at Lincoln Financial Field, a Week 9 loss dropped the Cowboys to 5-3. Meanwhile, the Eagles improved to 8-1. The Eagles have a 3-game lead over the Cowboys in the NFC East race, and at least until the two teams meet again in Week 14, Philadelphia essentially has a 4-game lead because they own the tiebreaker. Prescott insists the Cowboys' confidence is not shaken. "We're doing the right things," Dak said. "We are working hard. We are following the right plan. We won't change who we are. Honestly, I wanted to be in this position and I'm sitting there thanking God for putting me in this position, for having the chance to win this game. I'm not going to let this shake this team." The Eagles have an incredibly tough schedule after their bye week next Sunday, as their next 5 games are against the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, San Francisco 49ers, Cowboys, and Seattle Seahawks. There's still an outside chance that the Eagles have a disastrous month and the Cowboys manage to advance in the division, but that seems pretty unlikely. What's more, the Cowboys would have to come close to winning to have a chance at being number 1 in the NFC. That means if the conference's top seed, which comes with a first-round bye and home field advantage during the postseason, comes from the NFC East, it will likely have to be the Eagles. If the Eagles slip up and the Cowboys somehow win the division, they probably still won't be the number 1 seed. The Detroit Lions are 6-2, and the 5-3 San Francisco 49ers hold the tiebreaker over the Cowboys by virtue of their 42-10 defeat of Dallas earlier this season. Road races in the postseason are hardly unheard of, but former Cowboys coach Jason Garrett explained last month why it was so important for Dallas to gain home field advantage in the postseason. "I think Dallas is a little slower on defense when they play on grass," Garrett said. "When they're at home in that fast lane, it's like they have 14 players on defense." Not only is Dallas unlikely to have home games on AT&T Stadium's artificial turf in the postseason, but at least one game on grass would likely impede its run to Super Bowl 58. Of course, Dallas could play on artificial turf if it went to Seattle or Detroit this postseason. But a January trip to San Francisco and/or Philadelphia, both of which the Cowboys have already lost this year, would be a near certainty. These are the realities when you don't consistently take care of business against other rival teams in the regular season. You make your postseason route, assuming there is one, that much more difficult.